next map. Last time we did map 15, and I didn't comment on how it was a secret, but that barrel cyber demon thing with the conveyor was a secret exit. Well, it had the key to the secret exit. And that takes us to map 31, which has, well, let me tell you, it deserves a secret slot, or one of them. So, there are two directions-ish, three. There's this upstairs thing with a couple items. I like to grab it first because there's a rocket launcher here. There's the water-ish area, and there's a part across a bridge. Now, to beat the level, you only have to beat one of We'll See. But, you know, if you want UV Max, you want both. And that way you can even go to level 32. Now, I gave a bit of a sneak peek. This map has white, or maybe pink, maybe silver. Some sort of different Arvhile. As we're gearing up for that, let's talk about their abilities. One, they have a lot of health. A lot of health. Multiple BFGs worth. They shoot a homing fireball. Two, they spawn monsters using that spawn cube. Those monsters that they spawn do not count for the kill count. So I grabbed some rockets, because once you're down there with those special Arvhiles, that's it. You need to kill at least one of them to open the door. So here we go. As far as I know, they don't have any blast resistance. Also, remember how fast Arvhiles are, so it makes them pretty tough to deal with. I was considering just shooting him, but I want ammo for those big Arvhiles. Hopefully I can get them to fight. Especially if I could get the caco to go away. Alright, that looks good. Let's start it. I'm talking as if I'm playing. I'm watching the recording. So here we go. We got the silver vials. Yeah, they're silver. So they have that homing projectile. They're fast. They spawn monsters. So I try to prioritize one over the other. Oh, they also turn invisible, like a Spectre. I try to prioritize one over the other, because once one of them is dead, we can take our leave. Like, we'll come back later to finish off the other one. Now, here's something I didn't really think about until, like, right now. They do not attack continuously. Or rather, they don't spawn enemies in continuously. They spawn enemies in when they attack. So if you're out of their line of sight, you're kind of okay. Oh, also, if you're close to them, they will blow you up. Not like you want to be closer. Ooh, we heard one of them go wah, 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 wah. Let's see if we can get the second one. This was my best run. I mean, it's the one where I beat it. It helped that, you know, he didn't spawn too many arachnos, and we see through the magic of MBF21, I think, possibly UMAP info, I'm not really sure, we're able to have all these special monsters that have special 666 triggers or 667. No, it was 777. I actually looked at the editor. They trigger tag 777. Talking about looking at the map editor, I spent a decent amount of time in the editor looking for a BFG. Because there is a BFG. And I eventually realized, oh, it's multiplayer only. Because those vials have so much health. Now, I've talked about how I appreciate that this WOD has a pretty strong monster variety, but those are just regular monsters. It doesn't say, oh, you know, I'm making a new map here, all my monsters need to be extra special boys. No, they're just part of the bestiary. Except here, these guys are obviously bosses, and they're treated as bosses. That's why they work. I hope it goes without saying that these are, without question, the most unique custom monster I've seen. It's a weak homing projectile. Maybe it's actually stronger homing than the regular. Also, this guy shouldn't know. Who cares? He's regular. It might actually be stronger homing than the Revenants, but like, it doesn't last. Like, the Revenant projectile will lock on forever. These, they don't seem to do that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. They have the homing projectile, they spawn in monsters when they attack. Like, that's part of their attack. When they decide to make an attack because they see you, they shoot the projectile and spawn a monster. And they have that close range explosion thing. They're very unique. Now, I'm over here. Remember, we ran away. There's still another silver vial. And truth be told, I've never actually gotten this far in a practice run. So I don't really have a plan so much as I'm just going to feel out possibilities. Maybe I can do some damage over the ledge with rockets. Maybe I can lure them away from the wall and use plasma. Maybe they can kill each other with infighting, which is extremely possible because that explosion the thing makes probably damages itself, but I don't actually know that. Yeah, even for a boss level, the level design itself, even outside of boss enemy, is also really strong. So at this point, I'm going to say I feel comfortable with the Bat Revenants and with the Dark Caco Shadow thingies. I really like those enemies. Yeah, this might be the best expansion to the Doom roster that I've seen. It really feels like Doom 2 plus a little bit. Like, couldn't this monster be in vanilla Doom? Well, honestly, I don't know if the tech was there. Probably. The yellow path is if you only killed one. The red path is if you killed two. Sorry, it's the other way. That's why the red path is open, and I only killed one of them. Which is very interesting, because, in my opinion, the one that requires both vials to die should be tagged as a secret. Oh, there's also different text if you go through the other teleporter at the end. So let's see if we can even see. I didn't point it out, but that monster didn't add to the kill count. All of the ones that those silver vials spawn do not count for the kill count. It's just like a regular spawn cube where it doesn't get added. Whoa, how did that extra vial die? I'm actually not sure. Okay, so it was the red that's the special one. I guess it just killed itself with the explosions. Alright. So, of course, our reward for finding this super secret exit is a map 32. Also, I want to show off what the text looks like if you only go through the regular exit. Warp 31, no monsters. Because it's different. If you only go through the yellow exit, which takes you back to map 16, you get different text. Where it's like, oh, you don't want to fight stuff. You don't want to deal with it. And you know what? That is what I did on my first attempt. Because those things are crazy. This took me like 28 tries. Also, is the background text different if you go through the different teleporters? Or am I just seeing things? It is! This is a black and gray. The other one was brown. That's cool. There's so much detail in this WOD, and it's difficult to recommend enough. Like, I struggle to imagine who would dislike this set. You know, it's very, very high quality. You know, no corners are cut. Okay. Yeah, I have to remember next time to do map 32. All right.